Yeah, this was good. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Winter is definitely not my favorite season. The lack of sunshine, the bitter cold. As someone from the tropics, for me, there's not a lot to do outdoors. But this time around, I decided that, hey, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. So I jumped on my PC and Googled outdoor activities to do in winter. A few things showed up: tobogganing, snow tubing. These caught my eye, and I decided that this winter I'm gonna try these rather than stay indoors and watch the months go by. On the way, the weather wasn't very cooperative. The rain started to fall, and I started to doubt whether or not it was a good day to go snow tubing. But I was determined, and a voice kept saying, "What do you have to lose? You're already on the road. Just go and let's make the most of the day." And that's exactly what I did.
Turn left onto Vesper Valley Road. Arriving at 2632 Vesper Valley Road on the right.
So I arrived at Snow Valley 2 Park about 8:45 a.m. This turned out to be a very good time because I ended up getting a very good parking spot close to the entrance. Although in all honesty, the walk from the parking lot to the ticketing office is not that far. Alright, so it's 9 o'clock now. We just reached. I got check in to get the snow tube. Roughly an hour and a half drive from Toronto to reach up here. Had a little rain, so I was a bit worried, but still have a light little drizzle right now. But nonetheless, you know, we just have to tackle it same way. So you have some ski lifts over that side. I guess those are for those who are gonna do skiing. That'll gonna be me next year. So the ticketing process is very smooth. Basically, they confirm your reservation, hand you your tickets, and then direct you to where you need to go and collect your tube.
This scans only the left side.
Oh,
So it's just this machine here.
okay.
And then, yeah, if your phone is right there, it'll stop it from scanning.
So I put this in my pocket?
Yeah, so you can put that in that pocket, or you can even put it in your jacket pocket here and zip it up if you want.
Okay. All right.
And then, yeah, your time starts as soon as you go through here.
All right. So, woo, look at that. So, pick up the fuel here. Yo, the hill. Look a bit steeper than what we've seen at the pictures and the videos. So it look like some crazy speeds. Alright. So tubes this way. Alright, so these are the tubes. Don't know. The blue tube, no answer. Alright, so one up here, so. Alright, work with the one. Yeah. The bad machine. Oi, oi. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, you're good.
So, go make your butt touch the bottom of the tube. Yeah, right now, I go up the hill. Feeling a bit excited and kind of scary at the same time as well. But you know what? We gotta just do it and enjoy ourselves and make you know what go on.
So Snow Valley Tube Park uses a pulley type system to pull you in your snow tube from the bottom of the hill to the top. The ride up is very nice, very calm, very scenic, much different from what you're about to experience. Now it was time to go down the hill. The Snow Valley staff asked me if I was ready, and I nervously said yes. I then held my breath, and with a gentle push, I was off and going close to 70 kilometers per hour.
Yeah! Yeah! Something. Oh, stop midway. Darn. We're out of get. Huh? Yeah. No, no. I don't think so. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, so you've been on it?
Yeah, we've been there.
And it's good?
It's very good.
Okay. The big one, that's it over that side?
Yeah, you go up on the left and
Yeah.
you go walk up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. All right. Yeah, man, the run, it wasn't bad enough. The hill looks steep, but I'm not sure what speeds I hit. I'll have to check the telemetry data after, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. Actually, it was very nice. So I don't know, so we'll tackle it again.
All right, so let's talk about what's required for snow tubing. Definitely, I would recommend that you wear gloves. Also, if you could get some sort of eye protection, because going down at speeds, you'll find that some of the snow, when it hits the face or the eyes, yeah, it could be very irritating. You also need some sort of waterproof clothing. That's recommended because, you know, sitting down in the tube, the snow gets in at times, and then that snow melts and become kind of like water. So if you have some sort of waterproof clothing, that would definitely be recommended. I didn't have it, so I had to make do. Also, proper footwear is definitely recommended. If you could make sure that you have on some thick socks to keep your toes warm, because more than likely it's gonna be very cold.
Yeah, tell me something. If I want to try that side, when I get down, where do I go to go over there?
It's just right up there to the left, and there's another lift there, but
Oh,
once
so
you get to the top, you can just walk right across.
Oh, so instead of going right and coming back in this line, I just
Yeah.
go left?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
All good.
All right, thank you. Yeah, man. Up again, up again. Start snow right now. So, place get well slippery right now. So, I expect we might get little greater speeds going down. But that's all part of the fun, right? The hill looks very steep. It has a steep gradient. But for some reason, when you're going down, it just feels nice, you know? Like it's just at the right gradient to get the right amount of speed. I'm theorizing that, you know, probably we hit about 30 kilometers per hour. But we'll see when we check the telemetry data. But all in all, thoroughly enjoyed myself here. The $40 admission fee for the 2-hour slot. I guess it varies, because if you're going the week, I think it's a little less. But the $40 on a weekend Saturday, I think it's worth it. One of the more, I guess, one of the activities that I've done in Canada that I think, you know, it's worth it. Because that includes your parking fee. So, yeah, definitely definitely think it's worth it. Excuse me. So you said that there are 3 sets, right?
Yes, so this set here, this set right there, and then just through this walking path, you see those kids running up?
Uh-huh.
There's another set, just a couple taller ones up there.
Oh, they're more,
Yeah,
that's
the
the
taller
extreme.
ones. Yeah.
Oh.
You can check them out if you don't like them, walk back down, or you can stay up there too.
Oh, and this one is like the,
This one is similar to this one.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Summit Tour zip line and the peak open. We're gonna check it out now. Yeah man, Snow Hill, snow tubing, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Yeah man, I thoroughly recommend this place. And my advice would be to come as early as possible. They open at 9 a.m. and it's a 2-hour slot, so 9 to 11 is the ticket that I have. What you find is that at that time, it's not as crowded, so you can get a few runs in before the crowd starts showing up. So 9 o'clock is my recommendation for snow tubing at Snow Hill Ski Resort. Yeah, this is the highest one. They call it Summit Soar, I think it's called. But yeah. Let's see how it looks. The hill really looks intimidating. Like standing at the edge of the hill looking down, my gosh. But you know what? Again, I couldn't back out at that time, so it was just full steam ahead.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, man. Yeah. Bad.
Yeah man, so we just conquered the tallest one at Snow Hill. Yeah man. Recommended. 2 thumbs up. 10 to up. Yeah man, it's fully mad. All of them good still. All of them good. So what you can do is warm up on the smaller ones first and work up the courage to tackle this one. But yeah man, really good. Really good. Thoroughly recommended. Yeah, I'll tackle that one more time. The snow really coming down heavily, but it really adds to the ambience, it adds to the experience. So I'm really enjoying myself. I feel like I'm really doing a winter activity, you know, with the snow falling. And it's really beautiful. Just look around. See? Very nice. So when you have one ride remaining, when you're trying to go through here, this will go red. Let's see. Oops. Okay, I still have more. Up. Like the helmet, you have to rent helmets, but you're allowed to take your own. So this is the helmet that I have from my bicycle. So I took it, so I didn't have to pay the additional. I don't remember how much it is to rent a helmet. I mean, to be honest, I don't think you necessarily need a helmet, but you know, it's always good practice to to ensure safety first. So I would recommend wearing a helmet. But there are quite a few persons who I've seen here that didn't wear a helmet, and so far so good. But yeah, I went through just now and it seems like I still have more rides available, so the $40 thoroughly worth it. So this is the view on the track or the line that's taking you up. Yeah man, like how it's snowing, a face mask and some sort of eye protection is definitely recommended, because it really stings when you're coming down at speed. So it's good to have whether a balaclava or some sort of face protection, definitely, to kind of take off some of the stings from the snow when it's falling and you're coming down at speed. But yeah, so this is my final ride. I left my gloves in the car, so my fingers are starting to feel a bit numb, so I'm just gonna call it here. But I think this was what, like 7 rides, and I still had my ticket hasn't expired, but I've conquered all 3 slopes and I thoroughly enjoyed each and every one of them. So once again, snow tubing at Snow Hill, yeah man, definitely recommended.
There's a little area where you can go to have like hot chocolate, and they have like a little cafeteria that you can buy stuff, sandwiches and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's it everyone. This was my first experience doing snow tubing, and it certainly will not be the last. So until next time, walk good, see you in the next one.